I think so. It's almost 3 p.m. on Thursday, November 7th. Critical to figuring out how to go forward, how to get back up and start going forward. We've got 10 and a half weeks until Donald Trump is inaugurated. The first step to getting back up and figuring out how to go forward is defining the problem, which may seem easy. But I've had several conversations with friends of mine over the last couple of days, and I've said to them, it's like 2016 was a failure of imagination. Nobody, not even Donald Trump, imagined that he could win. And he didn't win the popular vote, but he won the Electoral College and he became president of the United States. And during his first term, he was just kind of a clown, with a bunch of guardrails and a bunch of adults in the room saying, "No, Mr. President, you're not allowed to do that." The second term, he's an entirely different animal. There will be no adults in the room. His administration is going to be filled with people like Steve Bannon, Stephen Miller, Johnny McEntee, the Project 2025 guys, J.D. Vance. There will be no guardrails. And he is vengeful now. He wants vengeance, retribution, and punishment. And he admires autocrats and dictators, including one who he calls out frequently, Viktor Orban, the leader of Hungary, which Viktor Orban has turned into an autocratic single-party state where the government controls the media and most of the businesses in that country, with loyal generals. One thing Donald Trump talks about a lot, he wants loyal generals. And I think his starting point for his goal for the second term is to turn the United States of America into Hungary. An autocratic state, single party rule, government owns or controls most of the media, dictates to the media. And he's already said he's going to use the Department of Justice, the Attorney General, the FBI, to arrest and prosecute and jail members of the media. He has said that. That's one tool that he has. And it's like I've been listening to a lot of different people this morning. I've been trying to kind of figure out my thoughts on this. And, he's got to control the business community. And yesterday, so the owners of the LA Times and the Washington Post, Jeff Bezos, owns Washington Post, they refused to endorse a candidate for president because their editorial boards had drafted endorsements for Kamala Harris. And so Jeff Bezos is surrendering ahead of time for his business interests. And, yesterday, both Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook and Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Washington Post, tweeted out huge congratulations to Donald Trump on a decisive victory. Very much looking forward to the future. Congratulations. Tariffs is how Donald Trump is going to control the business community. If you are a business or a company that doesn't support him, he'll just figure out how to put tariffs on everything that you need in order to run your company. And that is how he's going to bring the business community to heel. So he's going to bring the business community in line. He's going to do everything he can to bring the media in line. And he's going to use the DOJ and the FBI and federal law enforcement to do a lot of those things. There will come a day within the next year, I predict, when Nancy Pelosi will be arrested on the floor of the House of Representatives, and Adam Schiff will be arrested on the floor of the United States Senate, and Liz Cheney will be arrested, and Adam Kinzinger will be arrested, and the other members of the J6 committee will be arrested by U.S. Marshals. And coming back to what I started with, that 2016 was a failure of imagination. It's like, imagine the absolute worst things that he can do with damn near absolute power. This guy. If Republicans win the House, then MAGA controls all three branches of government: the House, the Senate, the executive, the Supreme Court. And it's like, I got all these people saying, well, he can't do X, Y, and Z. That's illegal, or it's unconstitutional. And the question that I keep asking my friends who bring that up, I'm like, who is going to stop him? Say the Supreme Court issues an order that he can't do his mass deportations. Who is going to stop him? And I want you to really think about that. Who is going to stop him? Who? He wants to turn the United States into Hungary with him at the top of the heap. Who is going to stop him?